All righty, welcome to our Summer Strength HIIT 2 class. All right, we are going to be doing a HIIT style workout today. Bring this up a little bit. And I'm going to share this so others can see a taste of what's involved in some of our programs. Now, we don't do HIIT often or a lot of it, but this is in our program to start out this block. So let's get into it. But first, as always, let's start warming up, loosening up, getting the body ready for some of this. So we'll take that passive squat. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, come on down into that passive squat. Now, depending on how you're feeling, if you're starting this workout at the beginning of the day, you might feel a little tight from sleeping. If you're at the end of the day, maybe tight from sitting at a desk. Either way, we're going to get you loosened up. We're going to take this passive squat and sway back and forth, side to side. You can turn those toes, hands to the floor, forward fold. Okay, so now we are dropping chin to chest. Go ahead and let gravity do most of the work here. You don't have to force this fold. Now let's turn those toes out again. Drop into that squat. If you can't get your back nice and straight, don't round over into it. Opening up that back. You can use those elbows. Press those knees out. Turn the toes. Roll. Good. It out. Let it flow. Take that side to side rock. Take that fold. We're going to stay here. We're going to add a little bit of movement in that squat position. And your squat. Keeping that left hand on the ground. Take that right arm up high to the sky. Bring that right hand down. Left arm. Good. Bring it down. Fold. Good. Turn those toes out. Come back into that massive squat. And sitting up nice and tall. Right hand high. Left hand high. Back into the floor with those hands. Take that fold. Heel toe those feet until they're about hip width apart. Parallel. And then let's slowly take that roll up. One vertebrae at a time, that chin, head coming up last. Okay, let's take a wider stance. We're going to do reach, press the hip. So I'm reaching my hand when we pressing the hips opposite. Like you're stuck in the middle of two walls. So we're not leaning forward. It's staying in the same plane. Pressing that hip, you don't have to force it. Good. Now we're going to step back into a crescent type lunge. And then step back a little bit. Yeah. I'm going to take about 8 per side. You want to continue into this one. Sorry, 4 per side. If you want to continue into this one, as I continue to talk, by all means do or pick any other movement that helps you prepare for an exercise. Okay, you can keep going. Stop, take a drink. So first exercise, we're going to do 30 seconds of work paired with 15, 20 seconds or so of rest. Okay, the first one is going to be a split squat. We're going to stay in our split squat stance. All right, we're going to be coming up and down. Use those running arms. Gonna give you momentum to drive you up, right? We are technically doing intervals, so I want you to really give max output in the time we work, okay? The second one, we're going to come up, we're gonna add that knee drive, like we want to take off, okay? And our last one, we are going to take off, okay? So you're here, and we're gonna add that. Okay, so you're exploding off of that front leg. Modifications, okay? You can hold the back of a chair, okay, for extra stability. As you go up and down, you can stay right there. You can add that knee drive, okay? And then instead of the jump, you can come up onto the toe. And you can do all of that holding the chair as well, whatever you need, but really push it to your max effort and your max difficulty. All right, so 30 seconds of work, starting with that left foot out in front, right foot behind. You're on parallel lines that are hip distance apart. Okay, so go ahead and get yourself set up in that position. 30 seconds. I've got my timer on my watch today. Don't have, here we go. My gym class. See if you can't lean a little over that front leg. Engaging those glutes and hamstrings even more. Big exhale as you come up. Woo. You got it. There's your time. Breaths. Step it out. From here we go into that knee drive. Add that knee drive. That right knee. As you come up, that right knee's gonna drive up. Like you're a sprinter coming out of that block. Driving that knee up nice and high. All right, get in that position, that starting position, train tracks that are hip distance apart, toes pointing forward. Here we go. Drive that. Balance on that left foot. Use that core. Keep your hands. You're doing those running arms. Keep them operating on their own plane. Don't cross the midline of your body. So arms aren't coming across our body. They're staying to the outside. Big exhale to the top. Time. Woo. Take that breather. Hands can go on the head. Grab water. All right, on this next one, we are going to add that hop. Okay, so you can stay with the drive. You can take that hop to a toe, onto your toe. It's like it's coming off the ground, all while holding the back of a bar, a chair, something that you have available to you. It's about waist height. All right. In position, we got 30 seconds with that drive. Off the floor, jump. Here we go. Get those arms to swing. Help drive you up. Maintaining a little bit that forward lean as we come down into that plunge. We can stay on parallel lines. Got this. And time. All right, rest up. We're gonna switch now onto that other leg, right leg forward now. Okay, we're going with right foot in front this time. So we're gonna take that right foot in front, dropping it straight down and up, holding your stability. or balancing using all sorts of muscles. Ready? Here we go. Making that forward lean by chopping the arms. Don't come across the body. Leave on their side. Add that exhale to the top. You can do this. There's your time. For our next one, it's going to be a squat. So this is your last single leg round. That's exciting. Okay. From here, we're taking that leg drive, right? So we're driving that knee forward. Okay, still staying over that front leg. Here we go. Stay over that front leg. Drive it up there. Back core. And there's your time. Take a drink. All right, we're taking that jump now. You can go back to the single leg up and down, right? Go to what's your hard work today? Stay there. All right, here we go. Down, take that drive. You start to get wobbly. Think about that core. You got keeping those hips level. I think you slow down a little bit, and that's not a bad thing. I'd rather have you going slower, controlling your body, than time, than going fast, being all over the place, right? That ability to control is a sign of good musculature. It's going to help you with, I think, greater longevity. All right, we're going to head down to the floor, catch your breath. And when you're ready, we're going to come onto the floor for our final one. Same thing, 30 seconds of work with 15 to 20 of breath. So we're going to start at the bottom. On the floor. Okay. We're starting with deadwood drop. So everything's going to touch. We're going to bring hands down two and up. Okay, you want to make sure when we come down, we only lower legs and hands as far as we can, keeping our low back glued to the mat. And when I lower down, I keep a 90-degree bend in my knees, okay, at my knees. So it's not bringing the feet down, okay, it's no longer 90 degrees, which means the legs must drop forward in order to maintain that 90 degrees, okay? There you go. Go 1, 2, 4, I'm counting. And we're supposed to be doing 10. I started. Sometimes you don't know what you're doing. You want to support your head. Put one hand behind your head and press your head into the fingertips, right? Yeah, helps stabilize the neck Now remember, if your back starts to arch, time. You are not dropping as low. Okay, now we're gonna flip it over. We're gonna take 30 seconds of mountain climbers. Yourself ready? You can step them or run them, up to you. And here we go. 30 seconds. Keep your hips low. Try not to bounce. Okay, so you don't want to be coming up and down. You want to be driving those knees under. Core, core, core. Push away from the floor. Time is up. We're going to flip back over to that dead bug. So those are our 2 exercises. We're going to go 3 rounds of these. Get in that dead bug position. And here we go. Keep the 90 degrees. Hold that core down. Think about pulling your belly button to your spine. You can do this. Time is up. All right, flip it. In that mountain climber, you can step or run. Okay. And here we go. 30 seconds. Keep that core tight. No bouncing. Breathe. Come on. Time. One more round. We'll have one final core exercise. It's also going to be a little mobility for us to finish up on. A little cool down core work. Okay, onto your back, starting with those dead bugs. 30 seconds. Here we go. Bring it back in. You can slow it down. Both the lower and the right. Take the time under tension. Maybe mix it up. Maybe go a little faster, a little slower. Time's up. Flip it over. Ready for those mountain climbers. Think about pulling belly button to spine, keeping your back nice and straight, no hips, bouncing up. All right, ready? And go. You got it. Fine. Take a nice child pose. That might feel really good. While you're here, I want you to think about your intention that you set for this block of workout, of exercise. Do your actions align with your intentions, right? The thing is that our intention is, what do I intentionally want to be aware of? What do I intentionally want to do? What do I intentionally want to practice? And that is our intention. Then when we draw ourselves back to that intention, are my actions aligning with this intention? And if you can even prove that intention in godly acts, right? What's the intention I can set to act more like Christ? What's an intention I can set to step up to the call that Christ has given me? What's the intention I can set for how do I portray myself? Or how do I walk in the light of Christ? How do I portray the light of Christ? Right? That is your intention through the exercise, through what exercise does for me and then others, right? What can I give more? How can I give more of me with this practice? Does it align, right? It's kind of what I feel like that's the fitness with faith. When we can make those intertwine, it changes everything. All right, so let's face that right foot forward, left foot away. So those heels and arch intersect. We're gonna go again, we're back into those walls. There's walls on either side, in front of us and behind us. We're going to slowly, if you can get to the floor, great. If not, that's okay. As far as you can go. And then slowly bring it back up. 1. Okay, so you're taking all your time. So going slow to get to your full range. Pause when you get there. And using that left side body, your right side body, pull yourself up. 2. We're going 5 per side. And each time you go, maybe you can take that range, start to take it up, nice, and like make it bigger. Okay, so increasing that range. Maybe if you stopped at your knee, do you think you can get a little past your knee by the end of this next one? Slow. Last one. Make it slow. Up towards that hand if you can. So that simply switch your feet. Left foot faces forward. Right foot turns to that right wall. Left hand overhead. Right hand, right arm straight down. Same thing here. Keeping that torso open, shoulders stacked. Press that hip. This side is definitely a little tighter on me. You might have one side that's similar. Maybe it was the one you just did. To the bottom, if you can get there. And then all the way up to the bottom of your range. And slow as you can. Get there and hold it. And then let's take it back out. We're going to do 2 more. Like it. All right, last one. Slow as you can go now. Press that opposite hip away. Feeling good. And come on up nice and slow. Bring those feet forward. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale one more time, up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you had some fun. I hope you got a little sweaty. I hope you worked your muscles. And I will see you next time. Bye.